today I'm going to be talking about my Canteen cook set. This Canteen cook set is from Pathfinder. I don't know if it's called Pathfinder Industries or just Pathfinder Wilderness Survival. This is a 36 ounce canteen, which is plenty. With this kit, this is kind of an older kit. They do offer an upgraded version of this now, but it comes with obviously this canteen holder, cook set holder, I guess. Sheath is another, I guess, term you could use for it. But you can obviously put it through a belt loop, or you can attach it with the MOLLE system on the back to whatever you may be using, a backpack, or if you just carry it on your hip like I do. This is a set that you could do that with. It's got these two pockets here. This, I believe I have a set of gloves on this side for some reason. This side, typically, I would carry my Zippo or anything that I might need that would help me start a fire. So with this kit, not only do you get this canteen, like I said, this 36 ounce canteen. Also, shout out to Evan at Patch Panel for the dope sticker. The kit also comes apart, and I'll just give me a second here to pull it out because sometimes it can get stuck. It's a bit finicky. It's a few years old now. So, oh, yep, there we go. Here's your main body to this kit other than the canteen. So you've got your lid, obviously. Over here, take this apart. You just fold it down like that. Push this down so that way it secures the handle in place. That way you don't have to worry about it. And now, this base here is actually your stovetop. So what you can do is you can build yourself a little fire through the back door here. So you build yourself a little fire underneath that. Let's say you're out on a hike or you're camping and you're very minimalistic when you camp. You can go ahead and start yourself a fire. Now you can pour your stew or your ramen noodles or anything that you happen to want to cook into this pan or into this pot, and you can boil the water. You can cook directly in it. It is, I believe it's BPA safe is what is the standard. You know, and then you can put your lid on top. It's got these holes over here so that way it can be vented. Now, I've seen a lot of people kind of use this in different ways. So let's say instead of cooking like a stew or some noodles, let's say you want to make a protein or a chicken or something like that along those lines. Well, what I've seen a lot of people do is turn this over like so and actually use the top of this to cook their steak on in slices, or grilled cheese. I've seen some people do grilled cheese on top of this. So again, it's another kit that I tend to carry on me constantly. If I'm in the truck, I will use the canteen mostly for when I'm out camping, long drives, things of that nature. When I'm hiking, obviously I'll cook my noodles or any other food that I might have. I've had this kit for probably, I don't know, I'd say probably the better half of 5 years now, 6 years. And without fail, I have never had any issues with it. The only thing that I've started to sort of have an issue with right now is the canteen. If you leave water in it and it's not refrigerated, obviously it can kind of start to smell stale. But the way to fix that is you just use some lukewarm water without any sort of, dish soap or anything like that, and some lemon juice or lemon drops or lime drops. Either or works, and you kind of just mix it around really well, and then you can just empty it out. Give it a wipe down if you have. I suggest if you have a microfiber cloth, keep it a little warm, wipe around the inside, and it'll be just good as new. So I have to do that soon because it's been a while since I've actually cleaned this out. But I've used this not so much You can tell it's a little burnt on the edges here. This, honestly, I haven't really used the actual stove piece almost at all, because typically when I'm cooking on top of like a Coleman stove or something, and I'm using just this piece to boil water or whatever the case may be. I've put my noodles in it, my ramen noodles, last time when we went to, or this past year I should say, when I went to the East Coast, the first night I had ramen noodles, I just stuck them in there, boiled some water, and poured the water in it. So if you're wondering why it's not too heavily tarnished or burnt, it's because typically I have something else to use, but I have used this one hiking on occasion, and I've had no issues with it. So I would suggest, if you have somebody in your life that likes the outdoors, likes camping, likes hiking, portaging, get them a kit like this, either from Pathfinder or Amazon, I believe carries them as well. But definitely something I suggest for anybody who's outdoorsy to have. Even if you don't use it regularly, it's still a nice piece of kit to have on you or to store in your vehicle in the event of an emergency. So it also has, I should note, it also has measurements on the inside there. Not that it really matters, because chances are if you're going to be using this, you're probably just going to stick your noodles in your stew in there or whatever you happen to be cooking and cook away. So before I go, I'm just thinking I should probably show you how everything goes back inside. So here's your nice little canteen baggie, your harness, your sheath, whatever you want to call it. So lid goes in first, then the stove portion and the cup portion go in second, like so. And then obviously your canteen is last, slides right in there. You have this that can be tightened. Mine is broken now because of the years of use. Slide this over the top. You've got this buckle down here. Oh. Bam, done. Packed away. Like I said, can go on my belt, can go on my backpack, can go attached to a mole panel on the inside of the truck, and I can just drink it as I go. So wonderful purchase, super happy I have it, and gonna get more use out of it this year.